GT3 World Series, and with race 1. Hang on a second, is this working? Why is it not going on just yet? With race 1 at Watkins Glen, otherwise known as the Glen, I just need to make sure everything's working and in order as per normal with my YouTube, so that the audio is coming through, because I don't want to be doing this and spending the next hour talking to myself, as pleasant as that might be for myself. But yeah, so what's going on? Why is this going to start loading up now? Is it going to go to me live? Here we go, live. Can I hear myself? Start loading up now. Yep, we are live. Excellent. Right, so without further ado, we shall run through the runners and riders. We qualified, and the rules of the league are a 1 hour race. Racing medium tyres mandatory at some point. You can stop as many times as you want, but you have to at least have a stint on racing mediums. Qualifying, both me and a couple of other drivers commented on that it seemed to be an issue with the lobby, in that we was losing grip in the qualifying lobby, and unfortunately I think the bug in the game affected a couple of drivers in the actual race, but we shall crack on as it is and take it from there. So in first place, qualifying in first place, is TCRT Roy. I just got to go for Roy in a Nissan GTR. Racing Snail here in a McLaren. He's on mediums. Roy's on mediums, starting race on mediums. Snail starting on mediums. Vaught in a Ferrari here in third place on racing mediums. Donny with a Dodge. Good, nice car, Donny, on racing mediums. DT, bold choice on racing softs in an Audi. Guard Dog and another Nissan GTR on racing softs. Yours truly on racing mediums in an Aston Martin. I did suffer badly in quali, really struggled to get a lap in, if I'm honest. Ninja in is that a Lexus? No, it's Mercedes. Mercedes in 8th place. G, Norwegian, in 9th place in another McLaren. Basti in a Peugeot in 10th place. He's on mediums. So's everyone else so far. There's only a couple of people on softs. Pete, the other Dutch Pete here on racing mediums in Mercedes. I think that is as well. Yep. Is that Mercedes? It's going to let me look. Yeah, Mercedes. There we go. In 11th place. Death in another Peugeot. Comfortably back here in 12th place, I should say. I say comfortably because, again, he was. I know he's told me he was suffering with the qualifying lobby with low grip for some reason. Nice livery, Lego Technic livery on that. Sam in a Ferrari, not forgetting Sam here in 13th in a Ferrari on racing medium. So, without further ado, it's an entertaining race. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the shenanigans of the beginning of race 1 here at the Glen. And we are go! And a great start there from Donny. Oh, it's not going to let me go to Donny. We go on board with Berserker Boy, who outbrakes himself, nearly takes Snail out in the process. He's going to regret that. I remember hearing an angry Welshman chunching in the chat about that move, and Berserker quite rightly felt bad about it, which is not my finest moment. But before I go any further, I'm going to go back to the start for one more person, because somebody here had an absolute blinding start. We'll go on board with, here we are on board with Basti here in 10th place. The Peugeot rockets off the line. You can see Berserker there rockets off the line with the Aston Martin as well. Coming into turn 1, trying to find his way is Basti. Berserker's just nudged Gray, who's just nudged Vaught, which allowed Basti to go from 10th up to 5th so far. Now we'll stay on board from Basti's point of view here, because he's going to now get a grandstand view of the shenanigans that happens just up here with Berserker Boy and Ninja as we come into what's known as we're going along the back straight, coming up to it's called the inner loop. Ninja gets braking slightly wrong, gives Berserker a little nudge there, pushes Berserker out wide. Ninja loses it, nearly gets smashed by Basti. Berserker does hang on to 4th place, but that's allowed Basti to now get up into 3rd place. Great start for the German there. I'll go back to Berserker Boy because I'm bleeding off time, trying to give places back to everyone. Nearly take Gray out for a second time. Then I saw a second McLaren there, and I thought, hang on, which McLaren did I nudge at the turn of the corner of lap 1? I'm only going to let one of them go past. So I let Gray go past, and unfortunately, it just meant G didn't get past me at this point. So, well, that's enough of that. Let's go back up. So that was the shenanigans lap 1. But out in front, Donny in the Dodge. So it has a ring to it. That does Donny in the Dodge. Cruising around now. It's called Heel, coming up to where the circuit rejoins the main circuit again. Let's go through the field in a second. Last bit of the complex. Here we go, coming for the final corner, back onto the main straight. So after lap 1, we have Donny is in 1st place. Roy's dropped back to 2nd. Basti's up to 3rd. Gardog's up to 4th. Vaught is 5th, Snail 6th, Berserker still 7th. But DC, oh, there's some great battling going on here. We've got PSK, Pete with G. Let's go back again, see where that. Oh, there's 3 wide, even better. Let's go back again. So we'll go on board with, where's PSK? Here we go, PSK, Pete. So watching those guys up front there, DT. I just see G get slightly wrong in the entrance. He was one of these guys who's losing grip. Just gets the entrance to the last corner. Has just made DT and Death go side by side. But on board here with PSK. PSK takes G into, it's called the 90. I just saw Death and DT here side by side coming through the S's. Death snuck in front of DT. Can DT do anything about it? DT's fallen way back now. Back down to 9th position. Coming back up to, as I say, this is called the inner loop, actually. Oh, as Death goes wide, yeah. DT then bails out of it. He's gone wide. So they're both struggling for grip here. Has DT got the position back? Yes, he has. Right, let's go back up front, see if anything's changed. We've got Roy's really smelling the exhaust fumes of that Dodge in front. Oh, there's a lot of lag going on there, Roy. We were talking about his internet on the night. It'd be difficult to keep watching you, Roy, when you're like that everywhere on the screen, jigging about. But at the moment, everyone's holding station. Gardog's still in 3rd. Oh no! Vaught's putting Basti under pressure. Can Vaught go around the outside in the Ferrari? It looks like he can. He's going to take the position. Vaught is on racing medium, so's Basti. And Snail's now sniffing 5th place from the German as well. On board here with the McLaren of Snail. Tyres squealing. Oh, Basti might get a penalty for that. The penalties are on. But Snail's got a lovely run here. Yep, Snail looks like he's going to get the position quite easily coming back into turn 1, the 90. But the Glen brakes, squeezes Basti a little bit under the braking. But Basti's managed to get away from being penalised. So back here we've got Berserker Boy now under extreme pressure, but he doesn't care because he's in a gorgeous Aston Martin. Look how beautiful that car is. Look at that car. Look at the driver. Gorgeous. Anyway, on board here now with DT looking to maybe attack Berserker into the inner loop. Well, we call it the bus stop, but it's actually called the inner loop, and DT gets it horribly wrong. Is it another driver who's suffering with grip here at this track? What's going on with the lobby? What's going on with the grip? But DT bounces through. Oh, nice livery, Sam. Through the bus stop. Let's go. As Roy gets it very squarely at the exit there. That's called toe. Through toe. It's jumped back a little bit now. Oh, some good battle brewing here. Where was that? Basti is now under pressure from Berserker Boy. That's his bleeding positions now after he got his excellent start. Can he hang on to 6th place from the hard charge and Aston Martin? Well, Berserker Boy settled down, but he's also got Death here in that. I have to say, Death, that's a great looking livery. I do like the livery in that Peugeot. Oh, Death looking up the inside of Berserker there. No, not quite managing it, but look back here, we've got G fighting with DT into the beginning of the complex, the stadium complex. Is he going to hold a position? Yes, he does. He keeps the position. Back up here, though, Death. Is he side by side with Berserker coming into the 90? No, backs out of it. Gets a nice wide line there, does Death, though. Doesn't go off track too far, which is all fair and good. I'm just going to double check my audio one more time. Yep, the audio is all good. Great racing here. We'll just go on board with Dev, see what the Peugeot power is like compared to the Aston Martin with the slipstream. Now he backs out of it, says Dev. Berserker's flinging it through there. Is he going to make a move on Basti at this lap? Oh, he's thinking about going up the inside. The outer loop coming down to the chute. No, not quite there. So let's go back up. Everyone's got a bit of breathing room at the moment, apart from these two up front, which is still line astern. I'm going to have to go to Donny and just look back at Roy. Look at you, Roy. Jigging about all over the place. Great scenes here, coming down the boot to the heel. This corner is called the heel. Donny imperiously looking resplendent in a great sounding Dodge. Do like the Dodge. Roy's still hanging on to 2nd place. Guard Dog on those racing softs. He needs to make those racing softs pay, though. I don't know if you realise the 2 guys in front are on mediums, as you can see there. He's done a lot of miles in that Nissan GTR. 3,636 miles. Is that the most anyone's done in one car? Oh, look, he looks to be sizing up, perhaps. Donny into turn 1, the 90. Is he going to try and outbrake? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yes, he's outbroke him. Into turn 1. Can Donny get the slingshot back underneath? Have a quick look to see if there's anyone else doing anything at turn 1. No, everyone's still line astern. As you were. Oh, no. PSK's got a penalty. He's now under serious attack with 2 Red Bull cars. Red Bull Merc and a Red Bull Audi. Give you wings. Let's have a look at this. Does DT... I'm curious to see what the Merc power like with the Audi in the slipstream. How it's going to look. But no, he doesn't take the position. So DT can't make it stick. So let's go back up front to Roy's got a little bit of a gap now over Donny. One thing about that Dodge is it does suffer with tyre wear. It's probably the worst tyre deg of all the cars in the field at the moment. Oh no! Gardog's picked up a penalty. Where did Gardog get a 1-second penalty from? I'm guessing, here we go, into the inner loop bus stop. Where does he go wrong? Where does he go wrong? We're not actually sure. I don't actually know that one. That's very close to the kind of lines I've seen a lot of drivers take. Where does he cut? Is it that bit? No, that's the bit there. It's just at the entrance to the left-hand turn. He just clipped a bit too much inside curve, so that's going to allow Vaught here. And the gorgeous Ferrari, nearly as gorgeous as an Aston, but not quite. Should quite comfortably take 3rd position. We're on board with Vaught then. Can he... That Ferrari sounds odd, Vaught. That's why I went quiet then. It doesn't sound like the Ferrari either. That doesn't sound like a Ferrari to me. I'll give you, for example, let's go back to... Where's Sam? Sam gone? Oh no, it does. So I'll take it back. Take it back. It does sound okay. It sounded a bit different to what I was expecting. Anyway, so Vaught now up into 3rd position. Guard Dog on those racing softs. He shouldn't really be going backwards. He needs to be going forwards. He needs to catch up to Vaught. Snail after the shenanigans with Berserker lap 1, still hanging on there in 5th place. Death now's got a bit of a gap between himself and Berserker. Berserker's got past Basti. Let's have a quick look. Where was that? 1, 2, 3. It was here. Yeah, here it was. I thought it was here. Aston Martin gets a nice run up the inside here, coming along the boot. Up to heel. It's got the inside line. Last of the late breakers. I think Basti's probably got better braking, but no, Berserker gets up into 7th place. Right, let's go forward again. 1, 2, 3. So we go back up to here. So we were here. Berserker up to 7th. Basti's down to 8th. DT's up to 9th. He's got past. Where did DT get past? Let's have a quick look again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, PSK's got a penalty. That's how. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, I'll try not to flick too much. There we go. So DT's back up to 9th. PSK's dropped back to 10th. Sam is in 11th. He's got Ninja for company, but Sam's got a penalty. A half-second penalty. You can see the Merc in the... brake, Sam. Brake. That was a bit late. On board with Steve. See if he can get the move done before the bus stop. He's trying to push Sam along. Looking left, looking right. A little bit too eager to get on to the back of Sam. Has just damaged the car and given himself a penalty in the process. Here we go then, back up front. Roy's still hanging on to 1st place. And Donny's still looking at him, but these guys not too far apart. 5th, 6th, 7th. Ooh, what was that? Basti smoking round there. What was that all about? Avoided Basti. What was that? Ooh, loses control at the exit. Going around outer loop. Does he clip too much inside curve here? Coming down into shoot. Yeah, that's lots of outside. Oh, look at that! Power sliding control from Basti. Oh, he's... Wow. He may be 8th, but he's doing it in style back there. Drifting round the chute. What a... Well held, sir. Well held. But it's just put him back into the clutches of DT. DT's on racing softs. Basti's on mediums. Won't be long before that Audi catches up to the rear of that Peugeot, I don't think. There's PSK. He's on racing mediums. He's lost Sam and Ninja back here. They both had penalties back at the back there. So just while we go on board, we'll do a pajama watching him. Oh my goodness, I just seen something. Donny, well, that's another thing I was going to look at. So Roy, I was impressed with the 3,043 miles in his GTR. Donny is living in that Dodge GT3. 13,719 miles he's done in that car. Vort's done 354 in that Ferrari. Gardog's 139 in that GTR. Snail's a paltry 113 in that McLaren. Death 858. He's been in that Peugeot far more than he's let on to everyone. Comfortably in his comfortable car, if you know what I mean. Berserker's done 611 miles in that Aston. DT has got past Basti. I think he was already past Basti, wasn't he? Can't remember now. Done 444. Basti 168. PSK 373. Sam 433 in that Ferrari, and Ninja in the Merc 500. So Donny, mate, get a life. That is a ridiculous amount of miles in one car. You need to get out more, touch some grass, spend more time doing other things than being in that car in this game. That's silly, mate. In the meantime, it's a bit line astern at the moment, you can probably tell. So we might have to go to pajama watch to see who's actually dressed up for the occasion. Well, DT is catching up to the back of that Aston, I think. So, keep an eye on that. Everyone's got a bit of breathing room. Yeah, everyone's got a bit of breathing room. So yeah, we'll do pajama watch while I've got a moment. So here's pajama watch. We've got Roy in white pyjamas. Doesn't look like he's tried to
tried to make a bit of an effort. I think there's Alpenstars there. Donny, yeah, he's not dressed up either. He's just got plain old white pyjamas, white Teletubby. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Vort's made an effort. It looks like he's in a Ferrari outfit. He's not actually in Ferrari livery, but he's in a Ferrari card. Oh, Alpenstars. So at least he's made some bit of an effort. That's good stuff, Vort. I like that. Sorry, I meant to go to... come on, Roy. Let's see your pyjamas. There we go. Roy is in white or grey pyjamas. Can't quite see. Snail. Oh, there you go, Snail. Well done. Good job, sir. He's got a Marlborough red pyjamas. So he's he's making an effort. Good stuff there, Snail. Like that. Like that. Death. He's in white pyjamas, but it's at least got some sort of detail to it, which is good. Of course, do I need to say anything? Best dressed. I've got my Aston Martin racing suit to match my Aston Martin car. The collar matches the cuffs, as James Bond would say. Back here at DT though, he is definitely closing in on Berserker Boy. You can see Berserker Boy just up the road there. He's got some white pyjamas on, boring. Oh, here we go. Basti's made some effort as well. A power sliding genius that he was. You hear the tyres squealing on that Peugeot quite a lot. PSK can't quite see, just white again. Oh, Ninja's made an effort. That's good. And Sam can't quite see. So it's difficult to see in these cars. But I think Gray and myself at least made an effort. So now I've killed a little bit more time with that because not a lot's going on. We should go back to the racing. Roy has got the fastest lap of 1:45.899. That is on racing mediums, I remember. Still out in front from Donny. 15 minutes gone. Donny in the Dodge. Still in the 46s. Hasn't quite dropped it to the... No one, apart from Roy, no one may have dropped it to the 45s yet. Roy certainly hasn't. Vort is closing in. That's a nice battle brew now. Oh, there's some battles brewing now. You can see here Vort and that gorgeous looking monster inspired livery there in the Ferrari is starting to reel in Donny just up ahead. And Snail's been caught from Guard Dogs. The Guard Dogs racing softs starting to pay off for him, but you can see the tyre wear there on the front left tyre deck. Still starting to look a little bit iffy for Guard Dog. You need to make a bit more of an effort on your livery though as well, Guard Dog. It's a little bit boring having you on screen when you're just in grey. That's cruising along nicely. He's on racing softs. But Berserker was definitely, you can visibly see it now. Berserker's on racing mediums. DT's on softs, so you should... he's just starting to reel in, but we're 16 minutes in, so the racing soft boys are just going to start to feel the performance of their tyres start to just go now. Let's go on board with DT, see if... what it looks like, trying to chase down at Aston Martin coming into the bus stop. He's done a 1:45.8. He's just done the fastest lap as well. I just noticed that last lap of his, or lap before, sorry. It's the fastest lap of the race from anyone. Certainly pushing the Audi hard. You can hear the tyres squealing, but Berserker on mediums just started to dip into the 46s in the Aston Martin. DT slowly catching up as you come up to the toe. Better grip, yeah, you can see slightly gained a bit of position now. Berserker coming up the boot. Let's just go down into the field. So Basti here in 9th on his own. PSK on his own here in 10th. Ninja's still got Sam, but the penalty boys will still keep picking up these penalties. Can't. Running around together at the back, unfortunately. 11th and 12th. We've lost G, the Norwegian. The G left because he was struggling with grip issues for the lobby. As mentioned before at the start, I had issues in qualifying. Death had issues with grip as well. But here we go. I'll shut up talking about grip as we go on board with the Ferrari man. For the Dutchman chasing down the Canadian. Going through the S's. See what kind of top speed he gets. Going into the bus stop. Can he close in on Donny? Because I've got a feeling that Dodge, we're going to go to it in a second. The front left of that Dodge is definitely going to be starting to feel it a little bit. There we go. He's down a quarter already, is that Dodge. Vaught nice and tidy through chute. It's giving him a great run down to toe. He's gone wide though at toe. Is he trying to slingshot back underneath? It's not quite close enough, I don't think, to try and outbrake Donny into heel. No, not quite yet. But Snail has lost Guard Dog. Yeah, Guard Dog's dropped off now to both Guard Dog and Death on softs. So Death's struggling more on grip than Guard Dog is. We have to keep an eye on that. Oh no, Snail's picked up a penalty. Where did Snail pick up that penalty from? Did he drift wide here? Coming out of heel. Yeah, he did. So that's going to drop him back. Oh, this is going to make it interesting at the next point. Let's go back up with Vaught though. This is as close as he's been for a while to Donny. Nice and tidy there from both of them through the last corner. Inch perfect is Vaught. Is he going to make a move into turn one? The 90. He's thinking about it. Looks out to the left. So to the right. Doesn't do it. So he's really close now to Donny. Coming out through the S's. We know the Dodge is ridiculously quick in the straight line speed, but the Ferrari, to be honest, is not the best top speed, but he's going to get a grandstand toe here. He's looking about, he's thinking about it again, coming into the bus stop, backs out of it again. Need to come back to, oh, here we go. Guard Dog's under attack from Death. Death, again, thinks better of it. DT is having a good old ding-dong here with Berserker. Through the bus stop, so it's all kicking off now. Where do we go? Oh, DT's gone around the outside. Let's go back up though to Donny and Vaught. Vaught still he goes very wide again. Is he trying to slingshot back underneath? Get a run up to heel? Just too far away, right? But in the meantime, though, here we go. Guard Dog and Steph are going to be catching right up to Snail now. Now with that penalty. Right. Oh, Guard Dog drifts wide. Guard Dog going to get. He's off the circuit. Guard Dog, surely he's going to get a penalty. Did he go off the circuit? That was very close. Back here though, Berserker Boy is still hanging on to 7th. But that out his front left of DT's super struggling now for the front left grip. Oh, I know what's coming up here. This is really good fun I had with DT. He didn't say anything about it on the night, but DT, if I catch this in a minute, it was great racing with you, mate. Right, back up front, here we go. Donny. Oh, he's properly off circuit there. Sure, was that nearly a penalty again? Can Vaught do anything about Donny? We'll have a quick look. He's come back here. God, oh, Death. I think Death has just taken 5th place, has he? Yeah, he has. Death. He's got 5th place. He gets into turn 1. The 90, great, nice tiny line. Death. So Guard Dog's struggling for grip in that GTR. Death has got less grip, but he just made a really nice tiny line. Gets it into turn 1. In the meantime, Berserker under threat here from DT. Can't remember if this is the lap or not. Might come back to that. Go back up through the field. So here we go. This is the main battle at the moment. Donny's still hanging on to 3rd place from Vaught. And a serious attack. pan through the field. No, you can hear that Audi from miles away. Oh, Berserker gets airborne there, but holds it just about. But it's just DT get underneath. No, DT's too far away. Let's go back through the field then. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to flick that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. PSK's on his own here in 10th. Ninja drifting wide in 11th. Sam back in 12th. Keep going, Sam, mate. You can do it, mate. 22 minutes gone. Oh, Vort's in front, and I missed it. Here we go. It was down into... That's Toe. Oh, no, he's already done it. He's already done it. Where did he do it? It's into the chute. Oh, there we go. Donny's drifted wide at the chute or slips underneath. That pressure's finally told on Donny. Donny, the front right should have been okay. Should have been okay for grip. He just gets it wrong. So Vort's been released now and already got a bit of a gap between himself and Donny. You can hear that Audi in my headphones that I've got on for this. I can hear that Audi really clearly. Berserker Boy under intense pressure from the Audi of DT. There's something really cool happens between me and DT, and I want to be there to catch it because it was awesome. So flick through the field, everyone's on their own a little bit back here. Roy's cruising. He's just done, he's got the fastest lap of the race as well now, 45.8. So we've dipped down into the 45s. Vort's. Now here we go, this is going to be interesting. Vort has got in front of Donny, but as I said, we know how fast that Dodge is in a straight line. I want to see the straight line speed of this thing. It's less than half a tank. I remember just as we got onto the straight bit around about here, the most I could do in the Aston was 51, 51. And he's up to 53. 160, 61, 62. Got us a 162. Snell's up to 160. Death is a 58, 57. Oh, Berserker Boy's got a penalty. I think I drifted wide into turn 2. Oh, he gets it a little bit wrong there, and so does DT get it wrong. Oh, DT's got it wrong. So DT's going to take 7th place from Berserker Boy from the penalty. We shall come back to that in a minute because they're a bit wide. Oh, as Roy gets it, Larry as well now. Oh, it's all kicking off now. Everyone's feeling the pressure. The tyre's going down. Vort's looking quite menacing there in second. Coming around heel. Get back onto the old circuit. Oh, he nearly gets off circuit, but he doesn't manage to keep it tight enough. Snell still in 4th. Des picked up a penalty. He's got guard dogs really fighting now. Let's go stay with this. Yeah, you can see in the background there that the penalty has dropped Berserker Boy back to 8th place. Death side by side with Guard Dog though. Coming into the stadium complex, he still manages just to hang on. The Peugeot power. And that's a sentence I never thought I'd say before. Peugeot and power. As Death dives into the pits, I thought you got a penalty for cutting that much. I was doing it the right way. In the meantime, is it this lap? Is it this lap? No, I think I'm too far away. Who else is in the pits? Basti's in the pits as well. Death comes back out. Has he not got a pit entry penalty? I was going into the pits the proper way. Let's see what happens when he comes out. Going to change? No, obviously not. Oh well, I lost a bit of time going into the pit entry then. I was doing it the correct way. Here comes Basti out the pits as well. That's Sam just coming around on the left there. Sam's picked up another penalty. Right, in the meantime, here we go. Up front. One of the front runners going to come into the pits. Nobody knows but them at the moment. Let's go back through the field. Looking at the map at the top right, you can see it's still pretty strung out, but obviously the pit stops are now going to come into play for the next 20 minutes or so. Everyone's strung out a little bit. guard dog slipping back. Yeah, he's front left. He's really suffering now on those racing soft tyres. Same with DT. The Berserker's on those racing mediums. And just, of course, because it's an Aston Martin and I'm in shot, I'm going to pause this moment in the commentary to have my coffee break while we look at my beautiful car. Oh, suits you, sir. British people who know that. Oh, guard dog's gone off. Guard dog, let's go on board with guard dog. I'm pretty sure it's just lack of grip. It's gone a lap too far. Oh no, just gets the power on too quick. Good recovery, sir. You go on board with the Aston Martin, sweeps through to take back 6th place at least, anyway. So guard dog shot back down to 7th. PSK's on his own a little bit. He's not got death there, but PSK's got to pit. Nice delivery on that, Pete. Dutch Pete. And then you've got the other Dutchman back there, Death, who's pitted on racing mediums. He's going to go to the end of the race with that. Ninja's starting to creep back up, and he's got a pit. So Bast is pitted. And he's got Sam here. Let's have a look at Sam's lap times. He's dipped into the 47s. If you keep that consistency of 47s, that would be competitive, Sam. But keep it going, mate. Glad you're here, Sam. Oh, he's on racing mediums as well, so it's surprising he's only doing not as quite as quick. I thought he might be on racing softs, but keep at it, Sam. Appreciate having you around, mate. Right, here we go. Is anyone coming into the pits this lap? Are they going to do it the correct way or the wrong way? No, we're all coming round. Here we go. Oh, I think this is it. I've been bigging this thing up for about the last 4 laps. I know it's soon. Is this the moment? Is this the moment? Here we go. Right, on board with Berserker. Guard dog's coming to the pits. Yeah, this is the moment. Here we go. DT, mate, my night was made from this bit coming up. I absolutely thought this was awesome. Remember, we got to the bus stop up here. I tried to back out, you tried to back out, and we did this. Oh, beautiful side by side. Oh, yeah, you get loads of room, DT. I didn't think you need to go off. But Berserker gets through to 5th place, side by side with DT, through the bus stop. So good, we're going to look at it again from DT's point of view. There we go. Oh, that was great racing, DT. I did enjoy that. You came charging back at me, I remember that bit. But the Aston Martin is as stable as a rock. It's a beautiful car to drive. I can really chuck it into those corners, but I remember this bit. DT wasn't going to let me keep it. Really pressing me hard. And I think you come into the pits at the end of this lap, but as you can see, the Aston Martin just gets really good exit velocity speed of corners. So we're all going through the pit stop part of the race now. So we go up to Roy, see what his situation is at the moment. His mediums are down to half. Let's have a look at my mediums. God, even in my Aston. My Aston's really good on tyres. I keep thinking it was terrible, but look at that. It's better than the GTR. So Roy's still lagging all over the screen. Cruising around, dipped into the 45s on racing mediums. Great running there. DT's into the pits. Yeah, he did come into the pit after our little soiree through the bus stop. See, I've got about as good tyre wear as the Ferrari. That's encouraging for any Aston Martin drivers in the series. Oh wait, that's just me. Anyway, I digress. Vaught here. Great drive from Vaught so far. Very clean. I haven't seen him make any mistakes. That Ferrari doesn't quite have the top end of some of the other cars, but it's very good. Don is actually doing quite well for grip, considering that Dodge is probably one of the worst, but he's finally been caught. Yeah, that's what's causing it. The tyre wear from the front left of Donny is just allowing the McLaren, who's had a quiet race now. He's glad his nemesis Hobbs isn't in this race. Where are you, Hobbs? How come you didn't make it? You're giving everyone a head start for the rest of the series. Ooh, Snell gets a little twitch on there. Come back to this in a second, see how long these two stay out. Give it about another 2-3 laps perhaps before they need to pit. Berserker's doing fairly good on fuel. Yeah, pretty good on fuel for Berserker and tyres. Now on a lonely 6th position, and Death here on racing mediums is now up into 6th place. He's pitted around about 20-minute mark. Oh, here we go. PSK still to pit. He's been harassed here from DT, but DT's on racing mediums. PSK's on racing mediums. Oh, worn tyres. The two Red Bull boys back together again. You can see in the background there as well. Gardog and Basti. Basti was up into 3rd place at one point. He's dropped off quite a lot. Here we go, DT. Is he going to try and make a move around the outside? Go back here. 9th, 10th, 11th. Ooh, it's getting close again, but Gardog's pitted. Oh, here we go. DT and PSK are at it at the turn 90. At the 90, up through the S's. Oh, that's a difficult place to pass here. PSK's Dutch Pete's giving him room. Oh, a little nudge there from DT though. Side by side, coming up to the bus stop. It looks like the Audi's got it. Yeah, the Audi's got it. Nice respectful driving there from Pete. Gave DT lots of room, didn't have to. Pete needs to really, I'm sure he's going to pit soon. On board here with Gardog, who's on racing mediums now. Basti's on to races soft, so he's pitted. Ninja, don't think Ninja's pitted just yet. Sam's not too far away from these boys. He's just at Chute. He's on the same lap as Ninja. There's Ninja going round the toe. And Sam's just coming back down into it. So it's not that far off the pace, Sam. Keep at it, mate. In the meantime, here you go. Roy's been quite quiet now since he got past Donny. But he's bringing Vaught with him. Vaught really needs to make those tyres work, and he has. I've just noticed he's put the fastest lap of the race in now as Vaught. Fastest man on the circuit, 1:45.7. We should see some 44 lap times at some point. Maybe even mid 44s or lower perhaps. So, oh, that's the position change, isn't it? Yeah, Gray's up into 3rd. Where did he? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, where was this? Oh, Donny got a penalty. Just allow Gray there to get the position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to where we were. So Donny's dropped back down to 4th, struggling on those racing mediums. Where's Berserker? Berserker's coming through the chute down to toe. Where's Donny? Donny's going around the boot, so quite a few seconds off. I can see on the map there, top right, as Berserker comes around the boot. There's a big gap. He's right in the middle of these two big groups. There's the lead group, Berserker, and then there's the following group. Here we go. Death picks up a penalty. In 6th place, you've got DT, who's pitted. Pete who's not pitted. Gardog who's pitted. Basti who's pitted. Ninja's not pitted yet, and Sam's just a little bit off. There's a nice battle brewing here. Let's go on board with Basti again. So there's Basti. Here we go. Oh, who's that just up front? That's not Gardog, it's PSK. He's gone defensive there as we come up to heel. Ooh, Basti gets it wrong. Just outbreaks himself. Oh, as DT gets it wrong as well. Oh, it's all kicking off. What happened to DT? So DT's got a second. Well, hang on a minute. So it's DT. Where did he get the second penalty? Oh, he's off the circuit there. Why is he struggling so much? He's got cold tyres. That's what it'll be. So he's picked up half a second penalty there. Oh, he's gone off again there. That's going to give him another half a second penalty. 1 second penalty. Just spinning up the rear wheels. And then, as Basti gives Gardog a bit of a nudge, DT loses it for a third time. Is this to do, and he's got damage now, is this to do with what we were saying about the lobby that night? That people were struggling for grip, or was that just DT being a bit too rough with the car, coming straight out the pits on cold tyres? Only DT will know. In the meantime, can Basti or Racing Softs get the position back from Gardog? Gardog's on mediums. This would be a great place for him to do it, coming into the bus stop, because also Gardog, oh! He's got a great run out of the 90. He's going to try and go around the outside of Gardog through the S's. I'm not sure what the top speed of the Peugeot is. But he's done it. Great move there from Basti. Still giving Gardog plenty of room. Let's see what the Peugeot can get up to. 158. 9. Just tips the 160. He's now got... Oh, someone else is up. Who's that off up there? That is... Oh, Death. Oh, there's chaos. Absolute chaos. I can hear crashing from everyone. So Death goes through there. Turns in. Doesn't turn in enough, hits the grass, and is going to go smash into the barrier. Unfortunately, I think it's Gardog. It's going to go straight into recovering. Yeah, it smashes. Death. Oh dear, it's all gone wrong. And so it's the camera work. Let's go back again. Yellow flags out. Here comes. There we go. Smash. Oh dear, Gardog's front end was absolutely annihilated there. Death's dead in that car. Front damage, rear damage, completely wrecked Peugeot. Probably the best thing for a Peugeot as well. It's just allowed everything. Oh, it's all kicked off. Poor old Death. I think Death, like me, was struggling for grip. That was the kind of point. Yep. I think Death has just quit from the race. He's struggling for grip. I remember the feeling, Death, at that very corner. So Sam's now up into 11th. Ninja's in 10th. Gardog and DT, the two Americans, battling it out for position. That's for position as well. They've both pitted, they're both on the same tyres. DT seems to be struggling the most there in the Audi with the medium tyres. Oh, they're all three Americans together now. They're having a meeting back here in 8th, 9th, 10th. Let's go on board with Ninja. Haven't given him much love for this race. Seen enough of him. Oh, he's dropping into the pits just when it's getting interesting. So we go back to these two. There's a bit of a gap now between the Audi and the GTR. In the meantime, I did notice that Snail has pitted. So he's now racing soft tyres, still in 5th place. He's got a Berserker boy in his sights. Berserker's now in 4th, but he's not going to be there for much longer because he's on fumes in the Aston Martin. 38 minutes gone. Must be coming into pit at some point. Let's just go through the front runners. So surely Roy will be pitting. Oh, he's still doing pretty good on fuel. Is he coming in this lap? Yes, he is. Ignoring the pit lane. No, Vaught wasn't. Good man, Vaught. The true gentleman of the sport coming the proper way. See, it's not Donny either. He's cheating. Oh, I lost so much time. So here I come round, Berserker boy. Do I go round and showboat for being in the lead for a lap? No, I don't. I take the proper way into the pit entrance, like you should, like Vaught. And I pit. So then Snail, who's pitted just a lap before, coming round in his McLaren, I think might take the lead. Still quite a long way to go. Yeah, Roy and Vaught have coming out the pits now. There we go. There's Vaught. There's Roy. Roy's still first. Vaught's still second. Here comes Gray in third. Very wide. And there's Donny in the Dodge coming out in fourth. And here comes Berserker and a gorgeous Aston Martin. I have to get that in every time I see it because that's what I think. It's gorgeous. Here comes Berserker out in fifth place. So that's everyone stopped. I think everyone's now pitted. So it's now going to be 20 minutes to go. A race to the end. Oh no, PSK's still not pitted. Surely he's coming in this lap. What's this Merc getting as a top speed? There's hardly any fuel. This is going to be the fastest it's going to go, surely. 55, 56, 7, 8, 9, 59. So the Dodge is getting 3 miles per hour faster than most. Even a Merc with no fuel is not as quick as that Dodge coming down that main straight. So anyway, Pete's gonna pit. Gardog's pitted. Everyone's pitted. Oh no, Sam's gonna have to pit though. So Ninja's pitted. Just allowed Sam to get up to 10th. So we've got the last 2 runners to go will be Pete and Sam into the pits. In the meantime, while we wait for that, Roy still cruising around. First place, lap 24. Oh, that sounded like an angry Ferrari behind him. Can Vaught close the gap? Iconic. I think it's an iconic bit of the track, that is the S's. It's very much like Eau Rouge at Spa, but I love that section of this track coming up through the S's. I really like the Watkins Glen or the Glen. One of my favourite tracks. Yeah, PSK's in on fumes. No fuel left. Did he actually make it in with fuel? Yeah, just about. Blimey. That's cutting it fine, Pete. So what's your tyre crew at work? Mechanics at work. In goes the fuel. There goes Sam. Sam's not pitted yet. Still hasn't pitted. I'll tell you what. Just cruise past. Wander back. Don't run back with the tyres. So Pete's going to come out. Whereas Ninja? I think I can hear Ninja. No, Ninja's coming around the last corner now. Coming down the back straight. There's Pete comes out the pits. There's Ninja and another Merc. Right. Back up front. Now we're going to start seeing these lap times. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I was about to say. Now we're going to start seeing these lap times possibly get into the 44s. Roy's really pushing hard now on that GTR. Because I've just noticed Snail, the hard charging Welshman, it's just done the fastest lap of the race, a 45.1. Half a tank of fuel in that McLaren. Inch perfect at the exit. How far away is he? So we've got, just coming into the 90, as Vaught and Roy are going through the S's. It's about 5 seconds behind. Mississippi 2, Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5. Yeah, that's a good guess, wasn't it? About 5 seconds behind. Can he close that gap? Donny has still got about a 5 second gap between him and Snail. Nice close-up shot there. Drone footage of the Dodge. Oh, drifts the rear end of that Dodge out. Coming out around the outer loop. Can Donny do anything about Snail in front? Berserker now on Racing Softs. Well, God, it's just poetry in motion. Poetry in motion. Matching pyjamas to the matching car. Gorgeousness all everywhere you look. Anyway, Basti's back up to the sixth. I'll shut up. At some point in the season, I will actually shut up about how gorgeous the Aston Martin is, but it's not yet. It's going to be a long time before I get bored of looking at that, at me and that Aston Martin in that WEC. Let's go back to it. That is WEC, the World Endurance Championship, true colours. That's the most liked. I did a good search to get the most accurate, most liked copy of what they're currently running. I actually wanted to change it to 23 because 27 didn't do very well in Le Mans in the end. But 23, I think, or one way around, I was going to change it to 23 anyway, but I kept it with 27 for this race. It might change to 23. But yeah, I might just, I need to step away from the camera, step away from the Aston. Back to Basti. Here we go. So Basti's on his own now in 6th place. And a great race as Basti, very entertaining race from 10th to 3rd, back down to 10th, back up to 6th. It's the Americans in the mid-pack here, the DT and Guard Dog, which have had a whole load of fun as well. Down to 11 people now. I think it's... No, Sam's not dropped out. Sam still hasn't pitted. There we go. Finally! 15 minutes to go. Quite a few laps too late, Sam. Mechanics, are they going to amble around with the front tyre in front of the car while they're still refueling? Here we go. They're gently picking it up. Oh no, they didn't walk around in front of it. Just heard the... I think it was the McLaren, the Mercedes, sorry. There goes the Mercedes of Ninja. So Sam's going to come back out in 11th place on soft tyres. Let's see what kind of lap times you can put in, Sam. Right. It does look like Vaught. It is tantalisingly close now. Still on board with Vaught here. 15 minutes to go. I'm looking at the map at the top right to see where the closest battles are, and as you can see at the map at the top right, everyone is spaced out at the moment. This is, after 47 minutes, the closest battle we've got on track. Through the S's from the Ferrari driver's point of view. Oh no, I can just see there's another battle brewing back here. Here we go, we're on board with Guard Dog. DT's not too far away from Guard Dog. But they're all a bit spaced out, so let's go through the field. Where's the nearest battle? So it is this one, it's Roy and Vaught. We're going to go... What view should I go from? Let's go from a different view. Let's go from Vaught's driver's eye view. I'm going to go on a fly lap with Vaught, see what it looks like from his literal point of view. I can turn my head? Yeah, I can. Look backwards as well? Yep, I can. So here we go. We are Vaught. We are the machine that is the Dutchman Vaught. Weather, I also remember at this point in the race, the weather closed in, which is great because if it's cool in the track and everyone's on racing soft tyres, it means give them a little bit more life, a little less wear. You can hear the tyres squealing as Vaught there, pushing that Ferrari to the limit. Oh, it gets a little bit unsettled at the last corner. Now, that makes me remember something about the Ferrari. I've driven the Ferrari a fair amount in the previous series, and as I said to Vaught, it struggles over the bumps, and little issues like that last corner bump there, which just unsettles the car. You have to come off the gas sometimes. So I'm really impressed with how Vaught can get through the bus stop chicane, because everyone has to really slam the first bump quite hard. And in practice, when I tried the Ferrari, it would just bounce too much for my liking. So Vaught's taken a quite nice tidy line. Oh, he's definitely caught up a little bit. Visually caught up with Roy now. Listen to those tyres squeal. Keep the throttle in. Oh, there we go. He's just lost the back end. If he managed to keep that neat, it would have been even closer. Coming through chute up to the heel. And there we go. Flying lap from Vort's POV. Is Snail making any impression? So Vort, yes, Vort. So I thought Vort's down into the 44.3s. He's really pushing hard against Roy. So last lap was a 45.1. That may have been because of that little moment coming down to from the outer loop down to chute. Roy's best time is a 44.7. Oh, you can see it now. This is grandstand stuff. 10 minutes to go. He nearly touches the waters, Vort. So 10 minutes to go. We're going to have to come. We have to keep an eye on this. Snail, though, doing all he can. He messed up that last lap. Well, I say messed up. It was only a 45.8. Only 45.8, but he needs to be. He can't quite catch up to those two. Donny with a penalty. So it's done a 46.2. So he's obviously gone off circuit somewhere. They're chewing through that front left tyre in that Dodge. Berserker Boy in 5th place. Oh, suits you, sir. Nice tidy line there from Berserker. Shame Death left the lobby because and I remember when Death quit the lobby, he was 26 seconds behind me when I needed to pit. He was on medium tyres and I was going to pit to race in soft tyres. So when I pitted, I would have come out about 10 seconds behind Death with 20 minutes to go, and he was on medium tyres and I was on soft, so it would have been 20 minutes to catch up 10 seconds. It would have been a really good grandstand view, but I didn't realise that Death had wrecked the car so badly. Absolutely destroyed with him and I think it was a guard dog, wasn't it? Speaking of which, just go back and see what these guys are doing. So Basti's on his own now in 6th place. Guard dog still in front of his fellow countryman. PSK splitting the Americans up, apart from the other American who's out here in 1st place. Go on, Sam. 47.1, that's good. Get it into 46s. Get it. I want to see a 46 by the end of the race, Sam. Here we go then. 8 minutes to go. This is really the closest, apart from the Guard Dog and DT. This is the closest battle we've got on track at the moment, and it's not only the closest battle, it's for the lead. 8 minutes to go. Come on, Roy, you need to put some effort into the delivery. Make it interesting to make it interesting to be looking at your car. Just gonna have one more sip of coffee. So with 8 minutes to go, and what I'm going to do is just go through everyone's personal best lap times. Roy's best lap time is a 44.7. Vort is a 44.3. Gray has done a 44.9. Hasn't quite managed to for a long time get back down into the 44s. Donny's a 45.1. Berserker's a 46.0. Still about a second. I think I'd dip into the 45s at one point near the end. Basti's a 46.3. Guard Dog, so slow, apparently it's not going to tell me. Same for DT, it's not going to tell me. PSK, Dutch Pete is down to 46.8. Ninja's 46.3, so he's picked up the pace. He's got the pace. I remember he qualified in 6, but he's dropped all the way back down to 10th. He's still having issues with that Merkel over pace. There we go, Sam. 46.7. Sam's got into the 46s. So you can smell Ninja just up in front. In the meantime, we're back here. We're back at the Roy show. I would be on you a little bit more, Roy, if you weren't lagging. I know it's not your fault. You can't do much about it. But it's not very pleasant to watch you jagging around the screen like that. So I have to go to Vought, which is a bit more stable. Oh, Vaught's drifted a bit too much. But toe, maybe the airflow close to the back end of that GTR is just unsettling the Ferrari a bit too much. Oh, it's a nice tidy line there from Vaught. He's really closing in. He's closest he's been for the entire race so far. Been superbly consistent as Vaught. Just eases off a little bit. Roy's starting to miss apexes because that front left of Roy is starting to stuffer. We've still got 5 minutes to go. Really in the slipstream now is Vaught. Just biding his time, I feel, till he tries to make a move. Oh, he's getting very close. This could be it. Coming up to the bus stop. Don't know what the GTR's top speed is like, but Roy's gone defensive. Trying to force Vaught to go around the outside. Doesn't make it stick. Sorry, oh wait. Here we go, Vaught again. Coming around the outer loop. Down to the chute. 4 minutes to go. This is going to be this lap, I think, and one more. I'm looking at the map screen and everyone else is spaced out. Gray is comfortably third unless anything happens with these two. Don is comfortably fourth. Berserker's on his own in fifth. Basty's on his own in sixth. DT and Guard still squabbling. I can't remember who was in front. I think DT's got in front of Guard now, hasn't he? PSK's on his own. Ninja and Sam not too far apart. For the last 4 minutes, I think we're focused on this. It's 3 minutes now. This is going to be a grandstand finish. Is he going to come down to the last corner on the last lap? We've got 2 minutes to go. 3? Oh, it's still going to be 2 more laps. We've still got time for 2 more laps. It's just over 2 minutes. So Vaught's got a little bit more time than I thought. But he might have to try and do it this lap, but he's not. Gray's not too far away. There's the Vaught and Roy go through the S's. Gray's just going into them. Don is just coming round the 90. There's Berserker's coming round. Oh, beautiful, inch perfect, gorgeous, handsome driver that he is. Coming around to the start finish straight there. There's Basti, he's just coming around there as well. DT's now got in front of Gardog. Well, I said he's already in front of Gardog. Yeah, everyone's on their own at the moment. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Sam, I know Roy was concentrating on racing and you were there. I do agree with you though, Sam. You didn't really have anywhere to go. I know it's coming up. And if you do go off the circuit, you get a penalty, which I wish we didn't have these penalties, but it's difficult to know what the right thing to do is sometimes. But anyway, here we go. Oh, yellow flag. Who's off? Sam off? What happened to you, Sam? Oh, Sam spins up, and he's also nearly out of fuel as well. So let's go on board with Vaught. So Sam's just up the road there. He's off the racing line. He's trying to keep off. Roy and Sam touch. Sam's going into the pits though. Just That little nudge has unsettled Roy. Let's have one more look at that again. Let's go from Sam's point of view. So on board here with Sam. He's got the blue flag. He's drifting wide. He can't go off. He's off the circuit as much as he can. Tries to get out of the way, but unfortunately Roy drifts too wide. Still trying to get out of everyone's way there is Sam. Sam, to be honest, I don't think you could have done it. There wasn't much. I think you try, at least trying to get out of the way. That's the main thing. But it's just the pressure of racing that Roy was under from Vaught. We have now. This will be the last lap. Will that moment affect the outcome of the race? Vaught doesn't seem to have been able to capitalise on that moment from Roy and Sam. They're coming into the bus stop for the last time. 30 seconds to go. I'm going to have to go back through the field for anyone further back to see who finishes where. They're coming round. Vaught still can't close in. Down to shoot. Got about half a lap to go. Must be starting to inch forward a little bit. I don't think he's got enough time to close that distance. So 4, 3. Someone's just about to cross the line now. So these two boys. So PSK Dutch Pete is going to be the first to finish in 9th place. Go back to the Vaught and Roy thing in a moment. Here he comes though. Dutch Pete finishes the race in 9th. Ninja's going to finish in 10th. Here we go. We'll go back a little bit more. We're around about, there's a little bit further back, weren't we? Here we go. It was about here. We'll go on board with Vaught. Roy's very wide into heel. And Vaught wasn't. Back onto the old main part of the circuit again. Vaught's got much better tyre wear. Go from this point of view, this is his last corner coming up. Can Roy do it? It looks like he might be able to. He's missed the apex and Vaught's gone wide. He's had to come off the gas. This has just allowed Roy. He's got to take the checkered flag. So great win there for Roy. Vaught is in 2nd. Sam is in 11th place. Well done, Sam. Keep hurting it. Oh, let's go back. Let's give you a bit of glory. Snail wasn't too far behind in the end. He's going to finish in 3rd place for the last podium position. He's on fumes. So great race there from Snail in 3rd place. Here comes Donny in the Dodge. Last corner. Great view as he comes down to the back straight. Donny is going to finish in 4th place. Great drive, Donny. Here comes Berserker. I need not say anything. Gorgeous is as gorgeous does. Berserker finishes in 5th place in the Aston Martin. Basti, the Drift King, coming down the back straight now to finish a very respectable 6th. DT with a penalty. He's pushing hard. He's finished well in front of Gardog in the end. Here comes Gardog for... that was DT in 7th. Gardog is going to finish in 8th. And there we have it. So thank you very much for everyone watching. Hope to see you again soon. You take it easy. Next week we shall, I think we're into Lagos. I might be wrong about that, but hopefully see you again next week. Take it easy, everyone. See you later. Bye.